Hey, before we begin, just to let you know, the first half of the show will bring you back to a hip and fly time where Adidas actually meant something and when LOL was actually AOL. Enjoy the show. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host, Rob Rodriguez. Now, that makes a great point, because in the 90s, you didn't have LOL, you had AOL. Now, from what I've heard, because I was born in 96, 1993, 3 years earlier, was known as the cool era, meaning everything was from catchy rap music to Nike to Adidas. Hey Rob, Adidas is the 80s. I know, but Adidas was so fresh and fly, and it was cool, and why am I talking like this? You know, there are some long-running shows that, back in the day, they were in a completely different format than you know them today. Take this for example. You think Saturday Night Live was rumored to be funny 20 years ago? It's the equal amount of funny. In fact, just because it has well-known actors you know today, well, some of course do very weird movies. Yeah, that's right, I'm a ventriloquist. My mouth wasn't moving during that. Why did I plan that bit? No idea. I'm gonna need a minute. So, as you might recall, everybody has that moment of, why didn't I think of that? You know what I mean, but I'm gonna show you examples anyway. Mixed matched socks, why didn't I think of that? Taco Bell serving breakfast, why didn't I think of that? Ferris Bueller's Day Off Part 2? Hello, Hollywood? Yeah, like take, for example, these elementary grade children running up the escalator that's going down. Now, they have to be, like, I could swear they didn't have this idea on their own. Like, do I have to bring up the if your friend jumped off a bridge lecture? I don't think so, because you're not my kid. Kids think their parents say no, but do kids honestly know what they're asking their parents? Like, take this scenario, for example. Him and his friend are cutting up hefty bags. Parent walks in. Hey, let's call this kid Billy. Hey, Billy, what are you doing? Me and Evan, his friend, of course, are making parachutes because we want to jump off the roof. Hey, sweetie, I thought you already told them the if your friend jumps off a bridge lecture. I was leaving that to you! We're going to have some issues, aren't we? I think so. Alright, now for a new segment on the show. You know, we talked about commercials, semi-like, whatever. But I never thought of this. I could add a spark to a lot of these products in this new segment I like to call Robify Your Product. There's no graphic for it yet because I just thought of this, but there will be the next time we do it. It's the site years before its time. We know there's a lot of lonely loners out there looking for the perfect match. How about if that match was completely fictional and you can say it is true because they take your word for it? Hologrammy harmony. So fake it's real. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the show for you this time. Until next time, you know to follow me on social media. This is Rob Rodriguez, moonwalking out. You're holding back. Just shut up and dance with me.